Gears, he's basically asking for a welfare check. Are you there? Can you breathe? Gears, we need you back.
Hopping out, feeling goofish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. Burn a brain, drop it, I'll throw the deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal, 223 in them Rubens. Total package, I'm flexing the Lubin. All that fake shit, I'm seeing straight through it. Simply pure, I got flavors and juices. Hopping out, feeling goofish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. Burn a brain, drop it, I'll throw the deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal, 223 in them Rubens. Total package, I'm flexing the Lubin. All that fake shit, I'm seeing straight through it. Mr. Pure, I got flavors and juices. Stay with a bag, I'm cashing them checks. 100 round shooters on deck. Little niggas talking, but they not a threat. VVS diamonds and bands on my neck. Jocking my fresh. Pour up a four, pop me an X. I'm saucing, I'm dripping, I'm wet. I'm trending, I'm peaking on fire, I'm next. It's a go 10 or 4, it's a bet. On the ground, about to cut me a check. Niggas mad when I stun and I flex. With precision, I'm gripping the tech. Burn a brain while I'm dripping the neck. No dealings, I just want some sex. On my dog, it's the same on my mess. Cold hearted, shout out to my ex. Player fly moving on to the net. Out in Brooklyn, courtside with the net. I'm shining, I'm blessed. Like a deacon and reverend, I'm fresh. VIP talking shit with some jets. Taking selfies with Yankees and Mets. High fiving with Giants and Knicks. No ego, my life is the shit. Hopping out, feeling goofish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. Burn a brain, drop it, I'll throw the deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal, 223 in them Rubens. Total package, I'm flexing the Lubin. All that fake shit, I'm seeing straight through it. Simply pure, I got flavors and juices. Hopping out, feeling goofish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. Burn a brain, drop it, I'll throw the deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal, 223 in them Rubens. Total package, I'm flexing the Lubin. All that fake shit, I'm seeing straight through it. Mr. Pure, I got flavors and juices. Poppin' 10, feeling fresh, feeling new. You and M diamonds, my watch gray and blue. On the block with my boys, they gon' shoot. In the drop, got no ceiling, no roof. Perkins and Xannies, I'm loose. 93 smoking on proof. I get brain in the coupe. Young money, cat money, just like I'm cool. Feel my presence, a boss in the room. Seeing double, I'm full of the shroom. Water rush, feel like Legion of Doom. Strapped like an armored platoon. Squeeze the trigger, the chopper go boom. The chopper go boom. Cooking, working a spoon. 4 seasons, I trap out the room. I'm flying, I'm high as the moon. I'm geeking, no coming down soon. All my niggas some goon. Veteran paid on my due. Like a rebel, I'm breaking the rule. Plenty dimes, I got flavors to choose. Home of the king, home of the blues. Dressed in designer, red bottoms to shoes. Hopping out, feeling goofish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. Burn a brain, drop it, I'll throw the deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal, 223 in them Rubens. Total package, I'm flexing the Lubin. All that fake shit, I'm seeing straight through it. Simply pure, I got flavors and juices. Hopping out, feeling goofish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. Burn a brain, drop it, I'll throw the deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal, 223 in them Rubens. Total package, I'm flexing the Lubin. All that fake shit, I'm seeing straight through it. Mr. Pure, I got flavors and juices.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the Toxic Masculinity Show, but this is a urban. Why the fuck you go over there on them people's panel segment?
Hey.
That's what this is going to be. Of course, true to form, I told you I wasn't gonna watch this shit because I don't get them niggas views, so I did not go over there. But I did hear bits and pieces of commentary, and there are quite a few people that may or may not be upset with you. So we're taking Q&A from the panel as well. I'm gonna ask you some questions. So what happened when you went over there, sir? Did you have a better time with this one than you did with Slow Buckets? I hadn't seen either one of them.
Overall, the conversation I had with Girls, it was way more productive. By me just listening to his personal perspective for what's going on.
Yeah, I heard that the nigga gave you his life story. You're a better man than me because I would have just straight up said, nigga, why are you telling me your life story? I'm not your daddy.
Yeah, but yeah, I wanted to listen to it so I could understand where he's coming from. So yeah.
So where is he coming from? And what did you hope to accomplish with sitting down with this young man? Because I went on, I full transparency, I was like, fuck that nigga. I wouldn't do it, and I definitely wouldn't do it on his shit.
Yeah. It was like I was saying, hostile territory, bro. It was like the Tennessee Titan going visiting the Carolina Panthers. But it is what it is though, because like I say, I felt that this particular thing needed to happen. So everyone can have a different perspective about what's going on, so we could come up with solutions to this, if a solution is possible.
You realize they've been trying to get a solution with this young man for years. I've only known about this nigga for like 4 months. These people they was constantly referencing have been dealing with him for years, including Joyce. He's another one that dealt with him for years. That's why I say you can't save the world. Some people you just can't talk to. You can't talk to sociopaths. They have no feelings. There is no rhyme or reason for the shit that they do. They off.
One common thing that I did notice is that everyone, including everyone over here as well, that they have a problem with the beefing and the doxing and all these other negative behaviors. That's the common theme that everyone keeps sharing. So I asked Gears what was going to be his solution behind it, and then he shared with me his perspective about it and stuff, and so at the end of the day, he was wanted accountability for the Robinsons and stuff like that for JJ, and I would like for JJ to be on the panel as well too, so we can have this conversation. Because I don't like having conversations when the other person's not there. That way they
Well,
could be up and they could
the link is
say their point of
pinned.
view.
The link is pinned in, and this nigga talking about accountability, and I did not know about this until it was told to me about 2 hours ago. This nigga had a video of Tommy, Huggy, and me. Where's his accountability? I don't fuck with this nigga.
Yeah, that's true. Then another part of this too is that I asked would it be wise for you to just stop tuning in? Would it be wise for you to just just to block them and do everything possible if they creating all this negative space? And from his perspective that I gather, he was saying that, well, no. So now the question comes back on not only towards them, but also to us in this community as well. What are we going to do? What's going to be the solution? Are we going to continue to do the same as that thing, or are we just going to just say forget it? I'm just going to block them. They're not going to appear on my community wall no more. If people end up reporting stuff to me like, hey, they do this or that, instead of talking about they did and trying to report about it, it's like, nah, I'm not going to wherever they do is wherever they do. We focus on what we got going on here.
I
And that's
already
the
do.
honest solution to the problem, but we got to be willing to do it. But if nobody ain't willing to do it, then there ain't no sense of us having the conversation.
I already do it. I mean, that's why I say I didn't watch the shit tonight. I didn't know that it was a video made about me hours earlier. I was told this, and my response to that was what it was prior to me knowing nothing. Fuck that nigga. I don't. I don't have nothing to say to him. For what?
Okay,
That's
well,
my solution. Uh-oh. I'm
yeah.
muting myself.
So I understood where Urban was coming from and the reason why he did what he did. And as I always stated to Money Boy since the beginning of us starting everything that we've been doing, is that he believes it's just him on earth. He's the unicorn of life. He can have this sermon of, I don't give a fuck about nobody. I ain't saying shit to nobody, but that's just not how it works. And I'm not gonna even just say YouTube. I'm gonna say social media, period, because I first started seeing people going beefing on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Watching the Facebook lives of people going back and forth. So I understood where Urban was coming from. I get where Moneyboy is coming from, because Moneyboy is a different coin towards this. But Moneyboy, you also got to take accountability that when you start, you don't know how to stop either.
I
So,
don't fuck with this particular man though.
okay, but we're not talking about that. The whole overall of what the purpose of Urban getting on that panel for was specifically for the black YouTubers or social media, black people, period. How can we stop this? It turned into a this side, our side, to where he was subjected to a whole journal from winter of 2018 and then June 2020. So that's not my fault. You sat there for the whole journal for 3 years. Like literally, you sat there for the 3 year journal. But I understood where old boy was coming from because he was running it down. But the purpose of Urban getting up there was to
Wait a
talk.
minute. What was his version of the events accurate in your opinion? You've been around. Urban and I haven't been around. And in your opinion, was his description of the events accurate?
Um, certain things he was saying, I can contest that wasn't to the full. Like bringing up other people in your journal and then coming doubling back and saying, well, it was somebody else's child that he was talking about, it almost made you believe that you was talking about that person's child. So a lot of the stories was not directed towards his life per se, and a lot of things are being spoke of not directed to him. So no, I didn't agree with that. And then a lot of things I wasn't privy to because I wasn't there as well, so I can't speak on it.
Well, I'm just curious how the Robinsons became the topic of the conversation. Why was he so adamant about discussing them?
Yep. Yeah, I did notice that as well that the whole focal point was the situation between the Robinson, and that's why I stated earlier on Money Boy that I really wanted JJ and them and Miss Faith to want to come up here so we can have this conversation. Um, Especially since their name being dropped in it. So I would love to have the conversation where we just share the perspective and see where we can go forth with this, what we can do to just move forward. Because if none of us is not willing to move forward, then just like I say, it's not even a point of having a conversation because it's not going to stop. It's never going to stop.
And I can agree with Urban on that statement because it's never going to stop. Only because at one of the points that he did bring up is that in the beginning of the year, the Robinsons did say they were done with the beefing. They even went in a whole different direction. They were going out meeting with different content creators, and they were making lies about the Robinsons, and the Robinsons ignored them. But as soon as the Robinsons came outside, the world came to an end. Oh my God, they're talking about us. Now they can disagree and say I'm lying, but at the end of the day, he brought this up. He brought this conversation up to you. That's why I didn't understand. Why is this conversation directed towards you and you have to address it when you kept stating, I don't know nothing about this. And I'm not
Hmm.
here because I can't speak for the Robinsons. I can't speak for nobody else. But at the end of the day, when he did say the Robinsons at the beginning of the year, that's what they said. 2021, the Robinsons said, we're not doing this. And they did do other content, other things. They started picking and poking at them. And then finally, within, I don't know, about 2, 3 months, they finally said, you know what? Fuck this shit. So, you know, listen, for you to
Yeah.
be an unofficial, hold on, let me say this. For you to be an unofficial, not graduated, all the shit they were saying about you in the chat, it sure looked like you was being a therapeutic ass therapist to me tonight. God damn, I thought there was a couch out there. I said, is he laying on the couch? But
Yeah. But that's why I also told girls that I was paying to nothing that they were saying in the chat because I just want to have the dialogue with him. Even like with the when I was over there with him, I switch it from comments to private chat, so I wouldn't even see nothing that's been said, so I could stay focused on our conversation. Because I just like I said, I knew that I was entering into hostile territory. I knew that people had painted a certain narrative about me, so which at the end of the day, I honestly do not care. And just like I expressed this to y'all as well, I didn't learn to have thick skin where everything that people are saying, all it is just words and stuff. And the only way words is going to harm me if I allow it to harm me and harm my personal space. So that is with that. But yeah, throughout that conversation, yeah, it's and I honestly believe that it's a lot of accountability towards her. There's a lot of letting stuff go. The situation that was being expressed to me, and that's the stuff that I have personally observed too. That I believe that, to be honest with you, is childish and they need to stop. But if we're not willing to stop, if we're not willing just to say, hey, look, regardless of what this person's saying or what videos they're putting out to me, I don't care. I'm going to block them. I'm gonna do this and that. I'm gonna do whatever it takes where this would no longer be into my space. If we're not willing to do whatever it takes, then, like I say, it's going to keep continue to go and go and go. It's not going to stop. It's going to be a
Sir,
curse.
they're sir, they're gonna drag you tomorrow.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're dragging me now, but I don't care.
So was it worth it? That was
Yep,
an unnecessary dragging. What did you accomplish?
I accomplished a lot. I
You
ain't gonna
heard a
lie.
nigga cry for almost 3 hours. I said, what did you accomplish? You learned something, but that
Yeah.
nigga will be right back tomorrow making videos of me. Now you gonna be in it, and now he gonna talk more shit about the Robinsons. So what did you accomplish? You actually gave him more content to talk about.
Now this is no different from if I came up there versus if I never showed up at all. Because the fact of the matter is that there's gonna still do it regardless of the fact. But what I feel that I accomplished is that the conversation is started. The dialogue is happening right now. Even with us right now, the dialogue is happening right now while we're discussing it. We're not dissing. We're not doing none of that. We're not. We're actually honestly having the conversation.
Did you look at this man's page when he reached out to you for an interview?
I did.
What did you see on his page?
I'm not saying that he had like several different pages, but I view his main page with the most views on there, and all I seen was like different videos. To be honest with you, different videos like the Robinsons. Then he was doing a very few videos of other topics around the world, what like
Me,
hip hop and stuff.
Tommy, Tommy, Huggy, the Robinsons. How often do you hear me talk about that nigga? Never. The only reference I make of that nigga is this right here.
Gears, he's basically asking for a welfare check. Are you there? Can you breathe? Gears, we need you back.
You
But I'm
Now
gonna be
that
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Money Boy and Urban, especially you, Money Boy. Sometimes Urban, he said he was going to do what he had to do. He reached out to him. Urban is a professional in what he's doing, especially when it comes to the YouTube. You got to have these different conversations with different people. They're not going to always be our friends. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take nothing away from this. I feel like between both gentlemen, it must have been a learning experience because old boy did keep his word and he kept it panel to panel. I mean, not panel to panel. I'm sorry, 101. So I have to give him that for that. And whatever they're doing after that fact, we got to chop that up as a loss at this point. I'm not taking nothing away from Urban for what he did. It was a conversation, and you got to move on from it because Urban is not in. He's not in this community, and that's what Urban kept stating. I'm not in this community. I think the problem came is that when Urban did his live the other day about divisions and dividing, they associated that in narrow-minded ways because they don't go outside their own community. Social media are in their hoods. So they assumed when Urban did that, it was about two sides. When
Urban.
it was
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk, Joy. For Urban, the last time you went over there and talked to one of them idiots, this lady said you raped her.
Okay.
Yeah, she showed it. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie
I'm
about that. Had an idea, but that was the dialogue.
I don't have time to deal with ignorant people like that. I ignore those type people.
But Trey, you gotta understand, other people got time to talk to people like that. So if Urban felt like he had to have a conversation with this gentleman just to see where all this is coming from, and then I gotta understand it because they didn't understand that this was not about two sides. This was about the whole black YouTube. The sad part is they assumed it was only between two sides, which was this side because Urban frequents over here with us. And that's the sad thing about it. Nobody opened their minds to think like this man is not just talking about y'all. He kept saying that. I'm not talking about, I don't even know about all the stuff y'all got going on. So that's not our problem.
They don't care
Their
about black
problem at
YouTube.
the
They
end of the
don't.
day. That means that's they small minded. The man said he goes in different we go to different communities and what they said about us, Trey, that we go to different they say that we be 50 sitting and Ja Rule people. I didn't even know what the hell that meant until you explained it to me the other day. I was like, that don't even make sense because I don't want to sit in one community of YouTube. Now I gotta be a 50 Cent Ja Rule. And I think Urban was just opening up his mind
We
to
do be
understand
beating
what we
niggas
were
up
doing.
though. We do be beating niggas up though.
No, Trey, I'm being serious. Like seriously, I'm
Me
being
too.
serious.
But we have put our hands on. Do you probably use words? You're just using words.
Verbal,
But
verbal, verbal ass whooping.
yeah, I give you that one. I give you that one. But I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, I still respect this personal quote unquote community because the professional relationship that we have with each other. We always be with each other. We show each other respect, and I do realize that y'all do things where I'm put it this way, y'all put out there that's good quality content, and y'all don't every single day put out this content so anything like that. From what I have observed, only if that y'all being provoked to do such, then that's when you do it. But even then, me back to the question I asked girls is that this happening, this is correctly putting you in a negative space. Then why do it in the first place when you have the choice to let it all go and just don't follow none of that? If I put it to y'all this way too, and I put it to y'all this way, if offer an opportunity of a lifetime, right? But the only way for us to receive is that we have to look at ourselves, take accountability of ourselves, and change our ways. And I'm the messenger in telling you that it's up to you to choose whether if you want to do that or not. If you choose you want to do that, fine. Let's do it and we move forward. If you choose that you want to do it, you want to stay in the same, then fine. You're going to stay in that same space. But don't come back years from now. Don't come back and say, oh man, I want to network with you because of X reason. No, we offered that opportunity to you to be great and to be better, but you chose to stay in that space. And that's where I'm right now, because I see greatness in all of us. You know what I'm saying? I see that we're doing great in this jersey, but we got
You
to
not
change our behavior, period.
you not talking about that nigga who you was just on, sir. You not.
I'm talking
You're not
about
talking about him.
everyone.
You talking about state gang, right?
Now I'm talking about everyone.
I'm gonna get you the fuck up out of here, sir. Nobody want to hear all that Martin Luther King ass shit. That's how you got put in the Dulo twist earlier. Stop being nice, nigga.
Just let him. You
Pete
can't
and a
do
nigga literally is not talking to a peasant.
this shit
Okay.
out of control.
You want me to talk to you right now. The world sees this, you ignorant ass bitch. So yeah, that is the only reference to that young man I make. I don't even say this nigga's name. Fuck him.
But
He
you
the
did
one with the
say,
issue.
but Trey, to be fair, this is the after show. Then you ask,
I know.
but you got to be a host, sir. You got to be a
I
host.
am. This is me, ma'am. This is the hosting that I do. You want me to get you the fuck up out of here?
You know I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck, because all you gonna do is call me later anyway.
All right, get her the fuck up out of here. But yeah, what's going on, Urban? That shit wasn't right.
I don't give a F for anything, and I'm gonna be right back up here.
Nanya, give us a question for Urban.
I'm gonna just
Give
keep
us a
saying this.
question.
I respect what you did. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's a conversation. Everybody is in the real world, and you had the conversation with a person that reached out to you because for some reason they thought somebody sent you. I'm like, they do realize, oh boy, reached out to you, and you obliged to his request. Like, okay, that's cool. I don't have no issue with that.
That sucker
And
blocked in my stream yards.
for the record, this is the second time someone had reached out to me. Not I did not reach out to anyone. All I do is just share my message and that's it.
That's it. And that's why I keep saying I can respect it on both ends, even on his, because he's doing it for the entertainment value, but also probably listening to it for educational value. And Urban, listen, he's a brand. If somebody reaches out to him, his email is out there. So why not? You know what I'm saying? It's the conversation. This is the conversation that Urban wants to have. He wants to have this conversation about why is it the division between us as black people on YouTube. Point blank.
Because of stupid motherfuckers like whose show he went on tonight. That's why.
That's
They
true,
sitting
but
up they sitting up there talking shit about the lot of us right now. After having that conversation about division.
yeah.
The same stupid motherfucker that think he actually won in the whole tummy
But he
video.
also said it's entertainment.
He doesn't know how to spell entertainment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I understand at the end of the day, it's all entertainment. And this was another question that I proposed to him. Like, how far are we for entertainment purposes, though? Because I noticed that we throw that word out very the same way how we throw out the word nigga and bitches and all that stuff there. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So, how far are you willing to go for entertainment?
This
How far
far,
are you willing to go to
this far, this far,
turn each
Urban,
other down?
because he saw a neutral party that's over here with us. And I hate to say it like that. He saw somebody that's cool and neutral with us. You had a conversation with the young lady over there in New York, and he thought for entertainment purposes to get you over there to do what he did. But at the end of the day, you still kept your proposer, and you was professional at the end of the day. So it is what it is. But I see someone join the panel, and hello to you. I don't want to
Gotcha.
Hello,
mispronounce
this is
your name.
the owner and general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. How y'all doing?
Oh God, Jesus Louises, Huggy. I'm so
Huggy, you did it again. Now we're supposed to have a brief segment.
I'm so sick of Huggy.
Huggy, you woke up
I
from
try to
your
keep the
nap.
character going. I couldn't do it, man.
You woke up from your nap.
Who, me?
I
Yeah, you
really
said you
thought
was
you was
going
my
back to sleep.
honest.
Oh,
Listen, I just
oh
took
yeah,
an exam
yeah. I'm up
earlier
now. I'm at
today.
work
I
now.
thought
You
you
know.
was my professor.
You said
You said
what?
what?
I just took an exam earlier today. I thought you was my fucking professor. I'm looking at the damn icon like, who the hell is that?
How would she
That's
have the
general
stream?
manager
Yeah.
and owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
So yeah, you have any questions for Urban about why he went on that idiot show?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened. I'm behind. I'm lost. So I know you went over there. I don't know what they talked about.
He went over there to tell his life story and cry about the Robinson.
No,
That
not
Oh,
Urban. Not
no,
Urban. The
right.
channel.
Yeah. So he crying about the Robinson. That's it.
and he went from the spring of 18 up into present day.
Yeah. So Huggy, the last time I clicked on, he was telling Urban. He said, "Well, let me tell you about what happened in winter of 2018." I clicked off, came back. He was on. So let me tell you what happened in June of 2020. I said, "God damn."
What does that have to do with therapy?
He just wanted to cry. He know we won't listen to that fuck shit.
He wanted to
Nah, we ain't got
explain.
time to hear no nigga
He
bitch.
wanted to explain to Urban about behaviors and who he's giving wrenches to, and the behaviors about dividing. Well, Urban's talking points was division among. Please correct me, Urban. Division with Black YouTube or social media, blah blah blah. Not blah 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 like that. But it got turned into, well, are you looking at your mods? They're causing division. Let me tell you what happened in winter in 2018. I said, God damn.
Yo, $1 million question. You, Trey, or Joy, who have we divided? Let's just start there. Who have we
Brought
divided?
your name up to Urban too.
We
Urban,
in fact have started a state gang, and we now have a state gang sector that the people have given us in another sector.
Right. So who have we divided?
well, he said that we're bad people because Urban, didn't he ask you that? He said, do you think, he said, he named the Robinsons, he said, Joy and Huggy. Do you think they bad people? I was like, damn, where the fuck that question?
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
so I'm not
he
a
did
bad
ask me
person.
that.
Hold on.
So I'm
He
not a
asked
bad
you that.
person, but I'm all in his videos like the CEO.
No, he only named the Robinsons. He said the Robinsons, Huggy, and Joy. Do you think that they are bad people? And I was like, what?
Yeah, because if I'm a bad person, he should have said that shit to my face when he was on the panel. His issue with me was that I fuck with a nigga you don't like. Not I'm a bad person. And if I was a bad person, he used to be a mod for me. And being that he was about division, does that necessarily mean that I'm a bad person because he was a mod for me, causing division? Oops.
You can't get on my
You
panel.
niggas need to go back to school, bro. Y'all niggas slow. And I'm still trying to figure out what the problem is. Like, who divided what? I mean, when you really think about it, Slow Buckets is the reason we call ourselves State Gang. She started this shit. She mad at him, but she was mad about the
Well,
state.
when he's okay, go ahead, Urban.
Hey, for what I gathered is that the whole new problem is the issue that they had with the Robinsons. That's the whole nuclear about the certain actions that they did, and so it does like a virus and causing other problems as well. That's what I can gather through his observation.
Gears, he's
So
basically asking for a welfare check. Are you there? Can you breathe? Gears, we need you back.
we need you back.
Not reading that diary he had. He can't come back because he was reading a diary, and then he kept asking.
Question I want to ask. $1 million question. So let's just say hypothetically, me, you, and Trey, we all start beefing with the Robinsons. Are we no longer an enemy then? Is that how this works?
For them, yeah.
So it's the only reason that he got a problem with people is if you don't beef with the Robinsons, he got a problem with you. Okay, let's just run with that. Now back to me, to the person that is questioning this. At one point, I wasn't even talking to the Robinsons, and I wasn't dealing with nobody, and I still became a problem. So you got to explain now why you still had a
you was
problem
part
with
of
me when I wasn't fucking with nobody.
you was part of the diary too, because he brought up something about what happened with the whole money thing and the recording, and he, oh my God,
What recorded? What recorded?
he gave Urban a list. He recorded this person. They recorded that person. I was sitting there like, so sir.
I recorded one nigga. What do you?
No, not you. The Robertson.
Oh, no. What about me though?
He's saying that he recorded the Robertsons recorded you. Because
Okay, and
they.
But check this out, Joy. Yeah, and I was the first recording put out there from the Robinsons, and that was a long time ago before they really kicked off their channel like that. And they knew that then. Oh wait, but check this out, Joy. But they knew that then, and I was the very first person put out on record. Well, so from that point, they got to hold themselves accountable for even fucking with the Robinsons in the first place. So don't try to. This is what they got to look at it. If I was the first person put on record, then you got to hold yourself accountable for being associated with the Robinsons and then disassociating yourself with the Robinsons. Because you knew that's what they do anyway. So what's the problem? You see what I'm saying? No, come on, it's too easy.
Because that is
too easy.
Listen, I don't know nothing about that back then, but the way he was doing a little correlations about the situation and telling Urban was like, you know what? I'm about to go get that switch. I'm about to go whoop their ass.
See, that's the thing. See, the nigga got a big ass list, and he don't tell the story correctly. See, I was the first person put out on record. They fell out with me first, and then put the recording out. And not me first. Let me take that back. It was I think it was Reckless, maybe. It was Reckless and it was me, but that's old news. Okay, so once people saw that, now you associated with them at one point, then you disassociated yourself. So now you got to hold yourself accountable for even being a part of them, befriending them, and then not being friends with them. Now, we don't want to hear you cry about the fact that I'm not beefing with them no more. Because at one point, you were cool with them after they fell out with me. But it's a part of life. People move on. People forgive. People forget. People look past shit. Apparently, it's the same thing with the nigga over there now. It's the same thing with the nigga over there now with niggas that he fell out with and he befriended them again. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that they do the same shit again to him and then he pushed them to the curb. Are we supposed to look at him and say, oh.
He obviously don't forget he told his life story to a complete stranger from YouTube.
Right. If you need therapy, go see a therapist, but not Urban therapist, because you gotta pay him.
He did. He reached out to Urban therapist. What the fuck? He emailed him.
Yeah, he need to pay you for that. That sounds like a therapy session. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah, if I was licensed, then yeah, I made like $500 for real, because our section was over like 2 hours.
Right, but check this out though, little ass dude over there. Did you know that Tommy is a licensed therapist? Mm-hmm. And he sure gave you some therapy, didn't it?
Gears, he's basically asking for a welfare check. Are you there? Can you breathe? Gears, we need you back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, not to get all the way off topic about I can't say get off topic about the Robinsons, because goddamn, it was like a jeez.
Basically, the nigga mad at the Robinsons, and anybody associated with the Robinsons, they mad at you. Sound like a bitch. Sound like a boy. Sound like a child. Grow the fuck up.
Facts. Bringing up other people's stories and then coming back and say, oh, well, it wasn't my baby. It was my homeboy baby he was talking about. I was like, I sat there for the whole time. Like, what story you telling about a baby? And then you come and tell me you talk about another nigga situation? Let me tell you about this other person. Oh, right in the chat what the Robinsons did to you too. So I could tell him. I was sitting there like, oh my fucking God.
Tea dropping ass nigga.
Teeth dropping ass nigga.
Might well be a T channel, nigga. The beef sector needs you. Go over there. Beta male ass bitch.
Wait. Urban. Let me ask you a question. I know Urban about to check that on my ass. Urban, do you know what a puppy monkey baby is?
Nope.
He asked him that. On the panel. So do you know what a puppy monkey baby is? Urban sat there for 2 seconds like, yeah, no. He was like, so you never heard that term before? Urban said, no.
I want to tell where it came from since urban therapists don't know. There was a Mountain Dew commercial where a puppet monkey baby was like an actual breed, and it was like dancing. It was saying puppet monkey baby. That's where the character comes from. It was a Mountain Dew commercial. It was one of the Super Bowl commercials. Spent like $2 million on the commercial. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's old. I think it was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that.
But see, that's what JJ calls him. That's what this was a therapy moment because this fool is asking this man, you know what, puppy monkey. I'm like, bruh, so you really upset that this man called you that? Call him something back. Urban, you did it again.
That man told him, I'm gonna repeat this shit. He told his life story to a complete stranger.
Urban set his ass up there and really listened to it, and he really was responding back like, "Oh wow."
I can only imagine what you do to hoes. Killer talk, boy.
Okay, so this show is called After Show Q&A. We ain't giving Urban no questions. We just talking shit.
Yeah. I just had to give my opinion.
We did ask some questions. You got some more? I mean,
Urban,
you got some?
Yeah. No, Urban. Let me ask Urban therapist this question. Let me ask him this. So, was there any solutions to this dialogue that you had? Did you come to any good conclusions after the dialogue?
Yeah, for me, the conclusion that first of all, since Girls was talking about the Robinson a lot, that I know without I need to have the conversation with them.
Do you think he has a crush on the Robinsons?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Just by the dialogue, it's almost as though they had like a type of rare that somewhere along the line, the trust was in, and people's feelings were hurt, and just different things like that. I observed from it.
Urban, I got a question because it was asked upon you, and you kind of sort of ran around it. I'm a bad person?
Do you think you're a bad person?
Oh, I like that answer.
He running from it again.
Nah, I'm just fucking with Urban.
And, hey, now to be honest with you, that is the classic therapist response right there. Reversing the question.
Then I get to crying and shit and tell you in June and winter of 2021. Let me tell you what they did. Nah, that bruh had a Urban. Let me ask you one more question. How you feel about that diary? And please don't give me that. Like he said, I'm gonna ask you a real question and don't run around it. Just answer it straight. What you feel about the Robinson? That when he said that to you, I said, bruh. But you sat there for the whole journal. I was impressed. I said, wow. From winter of 2018 to the summer of 2020, I said, no, he went up all the way up to 2021 for your ass too. No, let me finish. He said, let me finish telling you the rest of the story. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, I was on 2021. Let me finish. So in 2021, they did this to me, and then they did this to the other person. So if you think I'm lying, I'm telling the truth. Like I'm telling the truth because I'm geared the truth. So what you gotta say? Urban came back like, well, yeah. I mean, if that's your story.
Not me. I put out false narratives. No, he didn't.
I was dead. I was like, hell, fucking. Hey, listen, I was dead. I was like, okay, this is retarded.
Sir,
You Bobby
sir,
hater.
I don't respect you enough to
They done
even
this to me. They
review
done
your
that to me.
content because I will never give you a view. You notice I review everybody else's and let their words play for themselves. I don't fuck with you. I
Hey,
will not. I
hey,
will never give you
Bobby
a view.
hater.
he couldn't even do get on the panel because he said, so I know you about to
My
get
whole
out
life,
of
everybody's been
here,
jealous of me.
but we got questions in the chat, and you want to answer questions. That nigga Urban was a whole politician. Yeah, so I'm about to get out of here. He said, "Oh, I'm a man of my word, and I'm not going because man. As soon as Urban left, nigga, that panel flew. Everybody jumped on the slow buckets. So you jump on there first with your little. And let me tell you
You
what
know,
I feel about him because he's not a real person. I was like, oh my god, bye.
spitting this shit all on the microphone.
Guys, tomorrow's State Gang Origins is the first time I responded to Slow Buckets on my channel. Stay tuned. The series goes until Sunday on her.
Okay, so I don't know about that.
Ma'am, I'm promoting the
But
series. What the fuck? You
Okay,
all over that shit.
this is
Puff
about
Daddy.
Urban. This is about
I'm
Urban.
but
still
now
okay.
this enjoyed the answer to the question. I felt that it was needed for him to express it the way. That's why I just lend a listening ear to just hear his point of view and perspective.
So you're saying you lend a shoulder?
No, I lended to listen to him,
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, sorry.
not a shoulder.
So,
That's kind of gay, but no homo though. And I respect the LGBTQ community. I don't want y'all to take that out of perspective.
This man he brought up LTG. Speaking of that, with the L's, he brought up LTG. He's like, and Urban was like, yeah, I know about LTG. He said, but you know about King James? It was just like a whole bunch of bullshit of like,
This
teeth
nigga
pulling
cry
ass
about. This nigga
nigga.
cry about. Hold on, let me ask you therapist this. Did you ever bring up that dude that was talking about that 15-year-old?
No, I'm gonna answer
I
that
think
for
that's
him.
that's
No,
worse than any damn thing you could talk about.
I'm gonna answer it for him. No, because I sat there and he did
Oh,
not.
okay. I got you. They won't bring that up.
They brought up.
I'm not
He brought
saying.
up
I'm
a
not
lot of
saying you should.
other
I'm
people's.
not saying you should, little nigga. But the least you could do is don't go down this whole list of shit if you ain't gonna talk about everything. Did he
And
ever bring
that's
up the
what I
fact that somebody was accused
disrespect.
of rape? Did he bring that up?
He brought up a R word
Um,
about something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
but it's pertaining to the stories of the Robinsons though. And
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's the reason why I'm not too much speaking much about his dialogue about the Robinsons. I want to have that conversation with them.
Right. Yeah. That's what he did. He did. He brought up he did bring it up and Urban kind of swayed away from it. A lot of things Urban tried to sway away from it, but the only thing is just like they are oh God. Take words. Urban to say, oh yeah, I would disassociate myself with that person. Oh yeah, they negative. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mess with that person.
I'll just show it.
Cause you try to use words.
What he would do, he would make a video and mush it up and say, see what he said about them? Even though it was a dialogue y'all had, he would take the words you said, like, oh yeah, I disassociate myself with that person. Oh yeah, that's negative. Just the same way he was saying about the whole kicking a baby. He was like, when you was like, oh yeah, that's wrong. That's but that's human nature say, oh, that's wrong. But is he not giving context behind it because that's not what he said. But then you will hear Urban on a video tomorrow agreeing because that's what they did to Mama Duck. Mama Duck, they did a troll account of the Robinsons in Mama Duck's chat room. I don't know if you know who Mama Duck is. FBG Mama Duck.
Yeah, y'all know who Mama Duck is.
Okay, so they was over there trolling her, and they trolled underneath the Robinsons account, and she read it out loud, read something they had said, just something rude as fuck, and then he uploaded it to his channel and said, "See, even she said it, y'all blase blase." And I was just like, if you're gonna be real with this shit, be real with this shit. But at the end of the day, when we out here, and I'm gonna say this out loud, networking with people and trying to build our channels or whatever we're doing, even if our channels are built, because I guess people feel like if you already had 1,000, you're built. No, people still working. I'm jumping on planes, meeting with people. Urban he's doing what he does. Like he said, Urban said he's already in different communities. This is not the only community he's in. This is not even a community. He's not just associating himself
This
with.
is his sector.
Okay, the steak game sector. I'm sorry. I apologize because they did say that shit on another big channel. They said they was like, "Damn, is this a steak game sector?" And so
yeah. Well, whenever I heard, I don't mean to interrupt you, but whenever I heard the word about Star Wars or Star Trek or something, sector this, sector that. Beat me up, Huggy.
No, that's Star Trek. It's Star Wars.
Oh, this Star Wars. Okay.
Pete, and a nigga literally is not talking to a peasant. Okay. You want me to talk to you right now. The world sees this, you ignorant ass bitch. I refuse to talk to that man that night. Really.
But at the end of the
day, you just gonna push play. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't gonna talk to me.
Urban is just not
you ain't gonna talk to me.
Chilling. Urban is not just over here chilling with us. Urban,
you trying to be funny right now, Jordan?
You ain't got nothing to say, Jordan.
You trying to be funny right now, Jordan?
You just gonna ignore me.
Hello?
You gonna ignore the fact that I was talking, Joy? you ain't got nothing to say. You just gonna talk past me, Joy?
At the end of the day, I get where Urban was coming from. That's why I keep saying he's just not over here with us. He's not just. He wasn't introduced to that sector or that side as they.
Well, let me. Sorry about cutting you off again, Joy. But let me reiterate this again. I'm not quote unquote affiliated with like a scepter or anything like that. I'm part of the black community of YouTube. Period. That's who I'm part of. So that's why I network with everybody, including y'all. You know what I'm saying? If the situation would be different on the other side, I'll network with them too. But I could tell just by the conversation that I don't think that's going to be possible because they already labeling me as guilty with association. You know, instead of really understanding where I'm coming from, which that's fine. I get it. It's a human emotional response, and I get it. So.
They say that because they need you to be a part of it. So the best thing they could do is like, oh my God, we need a new person because we need new content and we need new entertainment. Like they can't afford cable, I guess. Like go watch TV, go watch cable. There's so many good TV shows, man. You got Snowfall, you got Power, Book 3 and Book 2 as well. You got Gangs of London. It's 911. It's a lot of good shows to go watch. Go get cable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
YouTube is not the end all be all for entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. You know, they made this shit accessible because of the pandemic. You got HBO and shit for cheap. You know what I'm saying? You get Netflix for the low. You got Hulu. Yeah. What's the other shit it's called that I don't remember? All the other shit.
To Paramount.
Paramount got a channel now. Come on, bro. Like, there's no excuse for this shit. Instead of just coming on YouTube, you can wake up and instead of brushing your teeth and washing your face, you can just turn on a television.
They don't
Televisions are cheap. They're cheap to that. You get a 40. I got a 45-inch TV for 185. It's a smart TV and it's an LCD. There's no excuse for this shit. Anyway, go ahead. Third.
don't get me wrong neither and stuff like say for example there's now the state gang scepter and stuff, right? Don't get me wrong and don't get me twisted on it. If people say, hey, you part of the state gang scepter, heck yeah. Are you part of the Allen? Yeah, I am.
Pamela, you
know
can
what I'm
hit the link. Pamela, you can hit the link to ask your question, or you can type it in the chat, and I'll show it on the screen.
Pam, that's my moderator right there.
Yeah, but that's like say, at the end of the day, I'm gonna show respect for whatever quote unquote scepter or community that I'm affiliated with, But in my mindset, we all the same. We're one band, one sound.
No, we're not, sir. No, we're not.
Don't make me become Mr. Lee.
I don't fuck with them suckers. Fuck
this live has been brought to you in part by Little Debbie's Pecan Pies.
Gears, he's basically asking for a welfare check. Are you there? Can you breathe? Gears, we need you back.
Pecan pie.
Says you want to put me, Tommy, and Huggy in videos. How about that one? How about that clip from that show?
I may lose my black card on this one, but I do not like pecan pie, bro.
I don't like fresh ones. I like the snack cake joints. The fresh ones with all that nougat or whatever the fuck that is, this shit ain't right.
Mm-hmm. So I what's another thing I don't like that's black? I don't like grits, bro.
You don't.
I could go without eating grits ever again.
I wish you got to give me your black card for that one. Grits? You like oatmeal? You like oatmeal?
Yeah, I eat oatmeal. I just don't like grits.
Okay, I'll let you keep your black card. You like oatmeal.
I don't like watermelon. I hate watermelon.
This is shit. I had a pecan tree in my old house.
You know,
at 3998 Wisteria, the one that Ricky tried to dox on YouTube. There's two pecan trees in the backyard.
Yeah, that's the question. I'm addressing the side.
I'm gonna see if I can find that post on Facebook and share it on my wall. Show you how you can make fresh pecan pies with a pecan tree in your backyard from scratch.
Are you done, Puff Huggy?
Yeah, bitch. Since I know y'all love talking about what I be doing.
You just be all in the videos, all on the stage.
If I could, I step out and do the little puff dance where we twirl around and shit. I used to do that shit.
The Diddy bot. Go ahead, Urban.
Now to answer the question, Miss Pamela, I have a solution, and the solution is this: either for us to get over.
No, she was asking you. You went over there to talk about a solution to division in the black community, and she's asking, how did that conversation turn into a diatribe about the Robinsons? She asked what we asked. How the hell did the Robinsons become the topic of the conversation? That had nothing to do with the actual conversation of division, because they ain't the only people causing division. If that's his argument, did he not see his chat?
Oh yeah, but now the answer to that question, it came into that discussion because that is his current reality, because he feels that division is happening because of the Robinsons. He didn't see the bigger picture.
Well, Pam, he doesn't have an extensive background on the Robinsons, nor, I ain't finna say that nigga name, or his people. He doesn't really have an extensive background. He's
Right.
known to Monica Slow Buckets maybe 2 months and probably has heard of this nigga maybe a
And
month
I
or
must say
so.
that, yeah, because that was a question that was asked upon Urban as well. How did you learn about our community? Now, as a new subscriber to me, as Urban was a new subscriber to me, he already knew MoneyBoy. So to ask him, how did you learn about me? And how did you learn about this community? That's why certain black, I hate to use the word black like that, but why certain channels don't grow. And you got to be particular on who you platforms you go on, because that particular platform has already stated they don't care about growing a channel, monetizing. I don't know what you want to do with YouTube or social media, but I know what you want to do, Urban, because if you on different platforms, if you on potting sites and doing things like that, you want to network with people that really want to do something with their platforms. He has already stated that he doesn't want to do nothing with his platform. As far as monetize, his channel is dead, literally. And when you call it dead on YouTube, that means you can't monetize it, you can't make money from it, nothing. So when you said that you was going on there, it's a dead conversation. Nobody's making nothing from it. You're not growing from it. But I understand it's exposure. But at the end of the day, I hear what the person is saying. It's like, why go over there? At the end of the day, I was just like the same way, like, come on. But Urban wanted to go over there. He said what he had to say.
And
I just
and
don't
all it,
believe
and all I have to do is keep it moving at that point and keep going. That's
Yeah,
all I can do.
Speak and
But
a nigga literally is not talking to a peasant. Okay. You want me to talk to you right now. The world sees this, you ignorant ass bitch.
it
Put
was a good
emphasis on that. You like, hey, that ass bitch.
yeah. He said that with his throat and heart and gut.
That was that Richard Pryor bitch. That was that one.
But no, I don't.
You ain't got nothing to say. You just gonna ignore me. You ain't got nothing to say. I want to talk to the host. I got a question for the host. No, I got a question for the host. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got nothing to say. I hit the panel. Talk to me. Talk to me. You ain't got nothing to say.
At the end of the day, I feel like this is a learning experience for everybody. It's a learning experience for his people and him, and it's a learning experience for as well as for Urban, because it's showing the maturity and immaturity that they have over there, because they wasn't ready for this conversation. Like, how can you knock a person that's it's like the whole thing was just like crazy to me.
This is the general manager and owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Could I have an opinion about what's going on right here?
Oh shit.
Go ahead, white guy.
Well, I just want to say that it just seems like a lot of stuff that's going on YouTube. There's a lot of contradictory and a lot of hypocritical statements that's going on out here. And there's no fixing it. You can't fix these niggas. These niggas is just not. They're just not going to listen to irrational, reasonable statements, logic. None of that happens when you
Speaking
speak
of
to them.
logic, speaking of logic, Jerry Jones, did you
Yeah, yeah.
see the pull-up challenge at Mosby Park between Black Truth and Logic last night on George Chitch's channel?
Yes, I saw that, and I was shocked, but I'm not surprised, and we are, and we may be, but I'm not, and I might be, but sometimes I do. But anyway, yeah, I saw that, and it seems like the big feller, Black Truth, was a little bit frightened to meet up at the park with the green pole. You know.
I want to ask Jerry Jones why he's sitting up here holding that young 20-year-old titty like that.
Oops.
Hey, that was a fine young lady. We had some Johnny Walker Blue that night, and she was just feeling fine, and I just had to grab her. She felt real good. She felt real good, buddy. Broke character, right? Good.
Let me say something about sucking dick from the back. I know why. Oh boy, little daycare did the live he did tonight, because what happened last night on the JOY motherfucking panel. This is a distraction that they do. Listen, the black YouTube, black Twitter, whatever the fuck y'all want to call this shit. He did what he did tonight, and shout out to you, Urban, because you was a man of your word. You went up there, you did what you had to do, you said what you had to say. But he did that because of what happened last night. Otherwise, if what didn't happen last night, he probably wouldn't have did this conversation until probably this weekend. But they like to distract from situations. So I already knew what he was doing when he said today. Bruh, today? Oh yeah, because you want to deflect on what happened last night when old boy was sitting in his parking lot talking about he was there, but he wasn't there. Shout out to me. Shout out to my channel. Hey, somebody drop my motherfucking channel in my Cash App. Because this is what I do. Not what I stop playing.
Oh, and Miss Pamela, I understand what you're saying, and I agree to that.
Well, he did have a lot to think about on the way home.
He did. He did have a lot to think about. Huggy, you did it again.
Oh, and also to add on to that, Miss Pamela, that's the reason why I keep reemphasizing that I want to hear the perspective from the Robinsons as well.
Well, it just seemed like this is just I got a problem with everybody, but not really. It's just the Robinsons. That's my problem. When in reality, he could have just been saying, "Hey, let's just have a panel with the Robinsons and we can talk about whatever our issues is." But you're not willing to do that, then you just like being dysfunctional. And with people that like being dysfunctional need therapy. You need real help.
He did. He did kept on reemphasizing that he didn't mind having the discussion about this, but I wasn't clear about what that entails for us a discussion.
Because I personally don't want to talk to nobody about somebody else's issue. Like, you got a problem with that person, you go talk to that person. Don't talk to me. I said the same thing to him about Tommy. Like, don't talk to Tommy about Tommy. Talk to me about whatever problem you got with me.
And it's still photo game, and it's still bang bang over here, nigga. Still fuck with the Robinsons.
Right.
Well, that was my issue about the whole conversation as well, because I'm sorry, I'm raising my 20-year-old, 22-year-old son is not gonna have a discussion with another man about another man, but another man's problem. The situations he brought up to Urban in these conversations that he was having was not directed towards him until the middle of it when he said, well, they brought up my mama. They put a picture of my mama. It was a light-skinned lady, and that wasn't even my. But the thing about the babies and all of this, that wasn't your life. Like, that's what I didn't respect about the conversations. Like, bruh, if you actually reached out to this man and emailed him to ask him to come on your panel about whatever the vision, the Biden, and whatever, and he was trying to explain that shit to you in the beginning of the live, and you still reverted back to saying, well, what about the people that's your
There
mom?
is no beef, Gabe. I ignore this nigga. There is no beef. It's one-sided if there is a beef.
It was a setup. It was a setup. They scrippers. Shout out to Uncle Fan. They scrippers. They wanted a problem. Then the people in the chat talking about some oh, who sent him? You don't even have the audacity to even. It's like, bruh, say you reached out to this man first. You got these people thinking that this man just popped on your channel for no reason, sir. Real shit, sir. You reached out to him. But you got people thinking that he just came out of the blue and oh, he over there on that side. Oh, he from there. Oh, he the op. Oh, who sent him? Oh, he must be a cousin of them. Bruh, you ain't gonna tell him that you was in this man DM? Hey, it goes down in the DMs. The fuck out of here, G. Like, be a real nigga about shit.
Let me say, Logic shouldn't be upset with me saying this. So the first act of division was the day he made the video after the drop fallout with me, Reckless, and Robinson. It was that day when they came up with the this side, that side. I've never said this publicly, but if those that don't remember, I have the videos on my page. You can go see it. And Logic said it himself. This side, that side. And I can understand at that time he was playing the role. He was cool with them. I had no issue with him, which was kind of awkward because there ain't no problem. I guess motherfuckers just got in their feelings about dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And, just kept going and going and going and going. But in reality, that was the first day of dividing, if that's what you want to call it. But nobody wants to talk about that. That was the first time there was a this side and that side. There was no sides at that point. Don't believe me? There was a video I got before that live where in my chat room, everybody was arguing amongst each other. There was, fathers that had problems or whatever. And there was no sides. Even the people that were beefing didn't have a particular side. They weren't on this side. They weren't cool with just the Robinsons or cool with me or cool with this person over there, whatever the case may be. But don't nobody want to talk about how it started. Like, nobody wants to talk about who put the kids up first. Don't nobody want to talk about who kid was docked first. Don't nobody want to talk about who called the police first. Nobody wants to talk about who doxed the address first.
It was discussed on that live, but it was supposedly the Robinsons.
I'm pretty sure if he said it, he lied, because he's not gonna put that out there. Because the first person that put a kid out there was him, was Drop. He's not gonna say that, and it's documented on my page. But nobody wants to be honest. See, the thing is that I'm not gonna act like I ain't never put nobody's information up, but who put my information up first, or who talked about whose kids? Because I ain't never talking about anybody's kids. That's something I'm not gonna do. I never have done that. And if I bring up your kids, I'm only bringing up them like to make a point, but I'm not talking bad or disrespectful toward anything about children as far as birth defects or what they look like. And I've never done that. Never, ever, ever, and I never will do that. Ever.
Now, Huggy, you blowing up our bando. As soon as you say that, they coming for the jail, the real JOY, not that fake ass New York shit.
They coming for who? They coming for who?
They gonna come over here for us.
Maybe they coming for me for 3 years. What they gonna do? like I said in my last live, if I leave YouTube, what's the end game if I leave? Then what? Because I saw how cheerful and joyful they were when they thought the LTG ran. So this is all about. Y'all just want people to leave. Okay, so everybody you hate leave. Then what? What y'all gonna play Scrabble? Hold on, let me ask this question. So what y'all gonna do there? Y'all gonna play fucking Scrabble? Y'all gonna play word Scrabble? What y'all gonna play these little fucking games and shit? What y'all gonna prank call people all goddamn night? Fuck y'all gonna do with everybody you don't like leave. Then
That's
what?
what I want to just interrupt you for, because this show is called the After Show Q&A with Urban Therapist. If you, because you and MoneyBoy said y'all was done. Y'all not looking at that shit. Y'all
No,
not.
no, 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 no. They got a lot to do with the
But I
discussion
was gonna
because I'm
say what
adding.
they did to Urban, what old boy did to Urban is equivalent to what you're saying. Move the Robinsons out the way. Let me tell you everything they did to everybody in the community. You think I'm lying? You think you feel like I'm telling you the truth? That's how he's kept saying it. You feel like I'm telling you the truth? You think I'm lying? And I got all receipts for everything I did. It's like, so, bro, you up here dry snitching to get somebody that's fucking with somebody away from them. So I hear what you're saying, Huggy. You can walk away from YouTube, and even Urban said this too. Like, I'm not here for none of that. I'm just here to bring everybody together. Now, if y'all don't want to get together and y'all don't want this, I can walk away from this part of this situation and go somewhere else and bring other black people together. So I hear what you're saying, Huggy, but it's like it's crazy because everybody want to tell on everybody. And I'm not talking about you, and I definitely know I
Well,
can tell
let
on everybody too, but
Well, let me interrupt you real quick, Joy. It's not the point that everybody want to tell on each other. It's the point that everyone play the victim role. Everyone wants to be the victim instead of taking accountability across the board. And that's where the issue lies at right there. Everybody taking accountability for their personal action, their personal space instead of finger pointing. Well, I'm not going to take accountability until he take accountability. Then if you say things, shows the level of maturity in you.
and that's what I didn't respect after y'all had this whole conversation. He said, "Well, I don't give a fuck what I said. I said what I said, and if I come back a year, a month, a week, tomorrow, I'ma still say what the fuck I have to say." So it's like we're talking to a brick wall at this point. Because me myself, I don't have to talk about nobody. I don't have to fuck with nobody. The shit that they have done to MoneyBoy because of me, including this dude that you was on a panel with today, Urban, is unaccounted for because they were mad because of the conversations he had with them on panels. Not because he put up pictures or doxed his family. He fucked with me, so they put up his pictures and did all this stupid ass shit.
Right.
So what he said to you was like, I don't give a fuck. And I already knew he wasn't in a level-headed space that he was going to be legit.
Everything is like, woe is me, and shame on you for saying that I did anything. You know?
But I do think I got to admit, though, at one point in time, he was taking certain accountability for certain actions that he did it. But his rebuttal
But
to that.
Urban,
But now
have to cut you
his
off. You can't do that,
oh,
sir.
go
You
ahead.
can't do that because you also said that you was taking his word for all the other shit that he had said about everybody else. So you can't say he took accountability because you don't even know if he was telling the truth or not. Because he was saying, "You believe me? You hear what I'm saying?" So please don't do that.
If a
And
person got to ask you, do you
with
believe
that.
them? That's a red flag. Like,
Yeah, because what it is that they trying to receive validation.
yeah, I'll be like, videos on my channel. I'll give you the video. I'm not going to say, do you believe me? It's weird, man.
But I say it, I learned a lot from the conversation. Well, actually, I learned a lot from these past conversations that I have. Learned a whole lot.
Yeah, you can learn a lot from a dummy, like how to avoid them.
I will say this, therapist, that you had a better dialogue with Trish. Because Trish
Oh
is,
yeah, that Trish show was lit though.
yeah, that's my YouTube wife.
And a better dialogue with CMA. And what are the difference
Oh yeah,
between
yeah.
those two dialogues and the dialogues you did with the Monica Slow Buckets and this nigga?
So the dialogue between and Trisha, there was a way better dialogue than the last dialogue I had with Monica and
You
Girls.
know why? Because she didn't care where you were from. She didn't have no life story. She didn't care if you were cool with me, Huggy, the Robinsons, Joy, none of that. Neither did CMA. These people wanted to talk to you simply because of who you associate with. That's all they want to talk about. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, and I accept that too.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, stay away from idiots. That's my stance. Fuck them suckers.
Bang, bang.
Well, now we're going to segue into the sports section for real. So, how about them Cowboys?
They lost. We finna end the show. Joy, you got the last words?
We're still first in our division, and we're only 6-2, and we got the Falcons coming in, and we're gonna kick their ass. You know, we got to make up for that loss we had last week.
Yeah, if y'all lost to the Broncos, y'all might lose to the
I
Falcons.
really hope we run into those Titans so we can put our foot in their asses in the Super Bowl. That'd be really nice for me.
And
So
perhaps.
look at EE. EE talking about we glad they lost. I ain't got time to play with y'all in the sports section.
Hey, how's your team doing though?
Yeah, we about to shut it
How's your
down.
team doing? Catching?
Yeah, we
Unless y'all have any questions, then
they ain't and if they didn't see it,
Ass to sleep.
I don't know if Eat has seen it.
Wait, hold on. Urban's still in the car. Urban, get your ass off the car. No, matter of fact,
So
keep
I'm
going.
at him in the chat room. Go Cap, go boys, go Cowboys.
Urban said y'all got some questions. Urban with the shits tonight.
My team is 6-2.
ma'am, it's the gin and orange juice. It's the gin and orange juice.
Yeah, that's why you went over there to talk to that idiot.
Leave Urban alone. Hey,
I'm on that Johnny Walker Blue.
don't do that. Y'all got some
That's
questions
that
for
good
Urban.
old whiskey.
Gabe, this is what happened next, Gabe. Pete and a nigga literally is not talking to a peasant. Okay. You want me to talk to you right now. The world sees this, you ignorant ass bitch. That's what happened next, Gabe.
Every time I hear that, you just sound angry.
Then my crazy butt was drinking Bombay. Of all gents to drink, I'm drinking Bombay.
That shit nasty. I hate Bombay.
None of you got some orange juice and some ice.
My folks love it, but I hate that shit.
Hey, Chicago Bears in the building. Shout out to
Trey, I would love to invite you to the locker room if we ever lose another game. I think your voice will get our team pumped up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit about that. It's been almost 30 years since you niggas won. Ain't y'all sick of this shit?
But let me ask you a question, sir.
Let me get you the fuck up out of here, Jerry. We gonna get Jerry Jones the fuck up out of here. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. He about to start saying, "Well, Giants ever won the Super Bowl and all of that shit." We don't want to hear that shit.
He saw the question coming. He knew it.
So you done broke character and everything.
Now, real, hey, the real question, Jerry. Hey, the real question, Jerry, is how did you feel about your team was at 15-1, 16-1, and didn't even go to the Super Bowl?
Hello, who was 16-1?
I think the Cowboys like 15-1, 16-1, and they didn't even go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, when Dez dropped the catch.
No, they were.
Dez dropped the catch.
They were 12 before that year.
Oh,
they went to Green Bay in the divisional round, and Dez caught the ball because they say he didn't call it dead, but they changed. They said that
the record book
later on. later on they said, "Oh, it was a catch."
Sure.
I'll just show
Cause
it.
you try to use words.
Yes, and the correct rule was said that it was a catch. They just didn't rule it correctly. So,
Yeah, whatever. George,
how many Super Bowl titles got though?
Jerry, get the fuck up out of here with that shit.
We've lost more Super Bowls than y'all been to.
Sir, get up out of here with that.
We lost 3 Super Bowls. Do you know what it feels like to lose 3 Super Bowls and still have 5 rings, sir?
I know what it feels like to lose 1.
Oh.
Fuck you, dog. Anywho.
Oh God, you gotta curse everybody out on the panel. Turn the music on, guys. I mean,
I ain't about to cuss. No, I'm not. I'm about to
curse everybody out.
That's why Herb been quiet, Pamela, because he from H-Town and they some slow.
Can I my favorite?
No, sir. I'm not from Houston. I'm from Dallas. And even though I'm from Dallas, I'm not a Cowboys fan.
Now you know you've been over here long enough. It always means fighting and arguing up here, and then all of a sudden sports end up. I don't have nothing to do with it.
I'm actually a Washington Redskin, Dallas football team. It's my team.
You're a Redskin?
Oh shit, Urban.
We're named as the Dallas football team now. Yes, we are.
Oh my God, you're a rival.
We're named as a football team.
I don't like you.
And I cannot wait when we play y'all this Thanksgiving.
Oh my God, he's a Redskin. I knew it was something about you. You were too nice. It was something about you. I said, Eagle fan, Giant fan, or Redskin fan. We'll be cool right now. We're not playing y'all yet. You know we play y'all back to back. Like we play y'all 1 week and then the week after.
Yeah, we got y'all Thanksgiving this year, right?
No, we got Raiders this Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna pop that coochie too.
You still hungry? You wanna try my
All these Raider fans in my family, I will invite them to my house to watch them cry.
I can't talk much about my team because we're in the transitional phase right now. Ever since we lost our name, we just lost our identity.
Sir, I'm not gonna
we're
let you do that, sir.
transitioning right now.
I'm not gonna let you do that. They pick you out to win this division. I want to know what's going on. What happened, sir?
But we're transitioning right now.
Chase Young, I like Chase Young though. That's one
bear with us.
Chase Young and what's his name? The wide receiver. What's his name? Like 17, McLaurin.
McCord.
Yeah. Him and Chase Young, the future of the team, man.
Yeah,
they said y'all should have signed Kirk Cousins, bro. That shit is kicking y'all in the ass right now.
We don't need Kirk Cousins back.
Y'all should have signed him, man. Y'all should have signed him when y'all had the opportunity. They kept franchising him over and over. He said, "Fuck y'all, I'm going to Minnesota."
Kirk Cousins was a good for our offense, to be honest with you.
Man, he up there with Justin Jefferson showing the fuck out though. All he had to do was build around Kirk.
He better with his offense.
Y'all sitting up there, man. Y'all playing with Joe Montana and Steve Young and Troy Aikman. Let me watch the Bears quarterbacks.
Urban, you got to stop doing interviews with the ops. Just ignore them. There are other people. There are so many other people in the YouTube world that you can interview other than the ops. They're stupid.
I've been doing other interviews too, but whatever.
At least don't talk to peasants. Leave them alone.
But yeah, I've been doing that. It was just so happened this one reached out to me, and I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm pulling up, I pull up.
We can't play the Redskins in the Super Bowl. We're in the same conference. What is your team again?
The Redskins.
So my man MoneyBoy Trey in the building. He said, "Hit that like, or we gonna fight." Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Tommy wearing my own
we can't. Yeah, we can't on Madden though.
He said we can't
play each other in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Redskins.
Thugger, you owe me a rematch too, nigga.
Good.
Now you know I ain't played
Oh,
Madden
I meant
since
to
then.
say, I meant to ask you about that game too, because I saw that whole. Got to you.
He cheated.
There ain't no cheat. You just got beat, bro.
Okay.
Nah, he ended up calling me, disrupting me and shit. Huggy be cheating. He
I don't
did
know
it
what you're talking
again.
about, sir. Capping. You black truth capping right now.
I'm on the sir. I'm on the way.
I hate Jesus.
Them folks said that man said when I was on the way home, I had a lot to think about, and I was saying to myself, "You ain't think about this when you put on your when you got up out the pussy that you was laying next to, put on your not only your shoes but your clothes. You then grabbed your pistol, put that junk in the trunk, closed the trunk, made sure it was secure, crunk your car up, started driving. You ain't think about none of that shit prior to you being well. You stood him up prior to you standing him up. You didn't think about the shit that you had to lose. I was like, these niggas are crazy out there.
Man, what?
I didn't even know this fella had been talking about me. That's how I don't pay attention to a lot of shit. I don't care. Past these jokes tonight, he won't get mentioned. Never knew that guy until last night. Still don't know him.
We done or we finished?
Yeah, I was waiting on you to give the last word. My last words was to Urban was stop talking to peasants. Fuck the ops.
Oh, by the way, what does ops mean? Because I'm learning a lot of new
Opposition,
words here.
opponents, opposition, foes, enemies.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
learning a lot of new words.
I'm the best cook. Well, I'm gonna say this. He could talk to the people on the other side if he wants to.
It's fruitless.
Trey.
That is my opinion, ma'am.
Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate. Oh, this ain't my channel. Trey, go on.
You do it. Speak your speech. Speak your speech.
No,
Thank you for having me.
Black Queen.
Thank you on this
Speak your
Walker
speech,
Blue.
Black Queen.
I thank y'all for having me.
All right, Jerry. Cowboy down.
Go, Cowboys.
I don't only cook tacos. My auntie in there eating a whole gourmet meal I just made, ma'am. And she drove in from LA for that meal.
And she cooked ravioli too, E.
Oh wow! So you gonna be hating on my child?
I said you cooked ravioli too. I gave you another dish, ma'am.
Ravioli is not another dish unless you're talking about from scratch. Now I can do that from scratch as well.
Chef Boyardee.
He's lying on me, G. Put your theme music on, G. He lying on me, G.
You ain't got no last words other than he can hear you out. That was it. You said he can talk to the ops.
Who you talking to? Urban or me?
You.
Sir, don't you lying on my cooking skills. And people already mad that I go with Little Caesar.
So what? Urban, last words.
Can't stand EE.
Well, my last words is that I appreciate y'all inviting me up for the post game highlights. Appreciate that. I believe I was in the game to the best of my ability. I believe I will perform to the best of my ability. If I didn't hit the boards or hit the points that I need to do, then I'm gonna work on that for future endeavors.
I think you really went over there trolling, sir. To be honest, that's my honest assessment. I think you went over there to troll. You
Look,
really
they're
didn't
gonna
seem
take
very, very interested in what they were saying at all, sir. Just to be honest.
they're gonna take that sound bite and run with it, money boy. That's
I
a whole
mean,
new sound bite that you just created.
well, did you go over there to troll?
Urban. I mean,
No.
Trey. I said facts to Urban and Trey in your live, G.
Did you go over there to troll?
Trey in your
No.
live?
Okay. Well, I'm ending the show off with the troll.
Gears, he's basically asking for a welfare check. Are you there? Can you breathe? Gears, we need you back.
Bang, bang, puppet monkey, baby.
MoneyBoy. Trade. Private jet flights overseas, damn pieces coming by the lead. Piano witch playing with the keys, waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, rack, blue cheese, murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap, pop pills too high geek. Private jet flights overseas, damn pieces coming by the lead. Piano witch playing with the keys, waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, rack, blue cheese, murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap, pop pills too high geek. Counting hundreds with my amigos, blue water, frozen sub-zero. Hit a lick, flip it twice, break bread with my people. Who knock and look out the people? Clutching my desert eagle. Cock, aim, squeeze, trigger, empty clip and reload. Pints, pills, 2 kilo. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and one. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Pints, pills, 2 kilos. Bitches coming in trio. Shaking all ass, beat the pot like Migos. Last second shot and one. Free throws, no Master P, but I'm looking for the free code. Private jet flights overseas, damn pieces coming by the lead. Piano witch playing with the keys, waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, rack, blue cheese, murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap, pop pills too high geek. Private jet flights overseas, damn pieces coming by the three. Piano witch playing with the keys, waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, rack, blue cheese, murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap, pop pills too high geek. Too high geek. Top floor, nosebleed, C, 4A, 4AB. Push star, got no key. MoneyBoy, Lou got said. Take a picture, paparazzi. Quaaludes, Bill Cosby. Rape a hoe, no, not me. Hashtag MB3, primetime MBC. On lane, I do me. Dial on, I spit heat. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the lead. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, rack, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap. Pop pills too high geek. Private jet flights overseas. Damn pieces coming by the three. Piano witch playing with the keys. Waterfront chilling in Belize. Greenbacks, rack, blue cheese. Murder ain't came up in the street. Good dope, no price cheap.